We are currently in Luanda, Angola, to answer one simple question. What is technology's role in Africa's ecosystem? The International Information and Communications Technologies Forum is taking place under the theme On the Road to Digital Transformations. And the event seeks to highlight the achievements attained by the Angola government in the past years. This achievement and expansion of ICT infrastructure includes ANGOTIC 2 and the National Space Program, the National Broadband Network Project, the expansion and reinforcement of fiber optic networks, particularly the Africa Submarine Cable, the implementation of INAMET Modernization Program, digital terrestrial television, and more recently, the commissioning of the government's data center and cloud platform. In its 6th edition, it is organized by the government of Angola through the Telecommunications and Communications Ministry. Taking place at the Talatona Convention Center on the 11th to 13th of June 2026, we bring you the latest updates from the event.
And not Turkey because there are some Angolans that goes to Turkey for some business. And also we received, I think 2 years ago, the Turkish president to visit Angola, and the ambassador of Turkey of Angola in Turkey is a very close friend of mine. We talk about Turkey. It's why we want to establish a good relationship, because in terms of technology, especially some application, we know that Turkish is very strong. 1 month ago, the Angolan regulators of telecom was in Turkey, taking some contacts with the regulators, Turkey, Telecom. It means that we want to establish this relationship. ANGOTIC is still a huge platform, digital platform, and the main purpose of the ANGOTIC is to show all the world that what we are doing in Angola in terms of the ICT, and also to get the relationship between Angolan companies and Turkish companies and all over the world. Also, we want to show the Turkish market that please come to Angola, invest in Angola, because Angola is a huge market. We are waiting for you, for Turkish people, to invest in the telecom sector in Angola. Africa is the future. We are a youth country. Namibia is our neighbor and is part of the SADC region. And one of the purposes of ANGOTIC and our government is to establish a strong relationship between Angola and the other African continent, because together we can go far. We have to be close with other to share information, to share experience, and with this experience together reach a great continent. And we will reach much faster than if you go alone. We want to be leader of this, to promote of this big objective, and it's important for us to have this relationship between Angola and Namibia and also other African countries.
Thank you very much. It's been a remarkable event, one that as a South African and as an African, really are proud of the work that the ICT community in Angola is currently doing. We've witnessed what the ICT community here in Angola is focusing on building the youth, creating opportunities through the hackathon competitions. And we've seen amazing young people coming up with innovations that are going to really respond to what the theme of this conference or forum this year was, of course, digital transformation. So this is truly an example for the rest of the African continent on how we can organize ourselves and be able to bring in all critical players from government, from private industry, from NGOs to come and work together, including the academia, where we stressed in all our engagement that it is important that we focus on empowering youth and women in the African continent. From our side, of course, as South Africa, as you know, we have a strategic partnership with GGPAN as South African National Space Agency. And we're hoping that when we come here next year, again, we would continue to concretize and strengthen our relationship, particularly looking at the two agencies responding to some of the societal challenges that the two countries face. But most importantly for us is to bring in industry, business to business, so that we can grow our domestic space industries and create high-tech jobs and sustainable jobs for the youth and women. But what I expect to see, even what I've seen in the last 3 days here, is Angola really beginning to move towards the knowledge economy, towards the a transformed country that is really very strong when it comes to ICT.
Based on what I think, digital transformation for the country is very important due to the fact that our mission is to transmit to every citizen the possibility to communicate and to have a free and better communication. And since the world across Africa is turning into digital, we cannot stay behind and we really need to change it and become more digital. One thing which is clear, we need a bigger space. This is no longer enough because we have a lot of participants, our stands are always full, we need a bigger space. So my suggestion is we need to find a bigger space to host ANGOTIC 2027.
So it's a really great pleasure to give you this short interview. So ANACOM is the authority, the regulator for telecommunications, but also for the postal sector, and also nowadays for the digital services and AI. So we are, I would say, right now a trans-sectoral regulator. And it's extremely important to be here in ANGOTIC because this is a forum of telecommunications, but it's much more than telecommunications. It's a forum for the improvement of the digital ecosystem nowadays. And here you are going to meet the regulators, you are going to meet the operators, you are going even to meet the academia as well. So it's a multi-stakeholder forum. And nowadays it's very, very important for the regulators to have this open mind and more collaborative work with not only the operators, but with all the multi-stakeholders involved. So it's extremely important for us. Also, ANACOM has extremely good cooperation, good relationships with the Lusophone countries in Africa, and Angola is, of course, a country that with whom we have extremely cooperation. So for us, it's supernatural, and for me, it's particularly important to be here this year and experience the growing of this forum. And it's a very successful one. So this technology is evolving too fast. This is not a criticism, it's actually a good thing. But there is lots of challenges for firms and for that are implementing these platforms and AI systems, as well for regulators. Because if we want to have a very competitive world where all countries and all players have the same opportunities and the same opportunities for people, they need, of course, to implement AI systems, and they cannot be left behind. So for I would say the supply side, for firms, they need to implement these systems as fast as in the other parts of the world. And the same for the consumers. The consumers should use these systems, but they should use in a safe way. So we should provide, as regulators, a safe environment for users, for consumers to implement these platforms and AI systems and make use of them to increase, their productivity, their position in the labor market. So this is extremely important, and Africa cannot be left behind, as well as in terms of the language that these systems are trained. So we need to be sure that all languages that exist in the African continent are equally represented as compared to the most commonly used language in AI systems, which is English. So for us, and for Portugal, this is extremely important mission. Portuguese is one of the big languages in the African continent, and we want to be sure that it's also taking into account into AI systems.
TPA is the oldest and the largest TV station in Angola. We celebrated 50 years last year, and our presence at an event like this represents opportunity for the country to be seen on the screens of television, whether in Luanda or in every single province of Angola. This is why we meet, and we think it is very important to be here, and also to witness the way technology develops every single day. And as a TV station, we do have this role to make every technology change available for people, available for the Angolans. That's why TPA decides to every single year come and witness all changes, all opportunities, and all dreams that the young people come and try to share in this space. For example, texting. When I was young, I had to text every single word, and today with just a command, I ask a machine to do that for me. For example, I do not have to take as much time as I used to take to make a story available for people. We are talking here, and simultaneously we can broadcast the feed from here to every place in the world. This kind of translation is good because unites people, make people, bring people together to the same place, even if they don't occupy the same physical space. This is tremendous for television. 20 years ago, I used to broadcast a single football match with 20 or 15 cameras. Today I can use 2 or 3 mobile phones and I have the same quality to provide a soccer match for the big audience. So this transformation is happening and we have the opportunity to see this transformation happening. And as a very big TV station as TPA is, with 3 different channels, news, sports, culture and entertainment, we feel that there is no other best opportunity to be as ANGOTIC provides us.
I am Francisco Leite. I am the CEO of Mercury Serviços de Telecomunicações. Actually, Mercury, it's a telecom business. Our main shareholders is Sonangol, the main oil and gas company in Angola. But we provide service for corporate segment, not only for oil and gas, but we are focusing in entire segments of the corporate services. Actually, this event is very important for us in 2 perspectives. In the very first perspective is that it's to be part of that big event like that stays, that it's for our company, it's key to be in this event, because we align with the transformation of the country through the digitalization. And actually our company provides end-to-end service on entire digitalization chain, starting from connectivity, microwave, fiber, satellite, from services like data center, cloud, and we are now migrating to managed services. So, and today it's a very special day for us because we are launching as well the new brand of our company, Mercury. Why we are rebranding the company? We are rebranding the company because we are in a deeper transformation program in the company that aims to put the company aligned with the new challenges of the digitalization. So initially our company we used brand name as Telcom, very linked to the telecom, and right now we have a bigger broadband of services, more linked to the digitalization.
Muito obrigado. A seguir vai e para receber mais
Ok? Ok? Obrigado.